Okay, so I went to have another doctor's visit yesterday. I went to go see a ENT doctor. Um, I've made a couple notes here as to what we went through. Now, this is my second time seeing an ENT, and I also have gone to a tinnitus special. And each time they've tested my hearing. Um, and this time it was yet again another little bit different of an answer, but my ears tested out 100%. One was about 98%, but I got distracted with my cell phone and couldn't stop working as always. So I started ignoring the signals in the one ear, and that's the one ear she says you were 98% or 95%. So basically, 100% hearing in both sides, and this wonderful hearing and tinnitus that's taking place. So I'll get to the end in a minute of what they gave me and how I guess what to do with it, and this is kind of day one or day two of taking it. So I just want to keep documenting, and even for myself, so I can see, here's where I'm at today and here's where I am at down the road. So I'm trying to do both, because I notice a lot of people talk about what they're going to do, but not talk about the end result. So I'm trying to test things, wait it out for the duration that they say, and go along the way and make videos. So first thing, it is all the test results were good. I'm seeing a LLMD doctor in Howell, New Jersey, that I've been with for the past year now. One thing that took place is after the hour or so back and forth and doing different tests and checking the ears and eyes and mouth and nose, and I also, he suggested doing a brain scan, and luckily I brought my lucky book with me that has just about every test I gotta have done. I handed that off, and he goes, okay, well, you have some congestion, but that's not causing your tinnitus, it's not causing some of your brain fog, which I've gone through in many other videos, trying to give people ideas of what's going on there. So he also couldn't come up with reasons as for why I have tinnitus. The age factor and the no loss of hearing didn't make any sense. But as always with Lyme disease, there was no answer as to why. There's no answer as to why this was taking place. Seems like that's the big road you go down. You have Lyme disease. You go to these doctors, you tell them, listen, I've got this symptom and that symptom. My joints, they're aching, they're pain. They do the test, they don't come up with anything, and they make an educated guess, and they say it's not Lyme. And I never know the answer here. I've tested positive in certain ways, but if you're a part of this mess, you understand that it's so unclear. But specifically, no matter what you bring in the door, they look at you and go, I don't know. And that's something I find over and over and over again. Is that pain beyond explanation of the joints, no answer. Ears ringing at the wazoo, throughout this process, never had it before. And as I've gone downhill, the ears are ringing. Yes, there's so many other things. It could have been medication. It could be, as you're aging, your ears start to dip down, and there's this curve, because I've gone to 3, and they all have a possibility. But, the last one, kind of agreed, but then just said the factors that you have here in your diet, and I have heart problems, so I don't eat any salt, so I've got very little sugar, if any. I'll eat like a piece of candy, real small, and then I think it's like a huge deal that I do it every once in a while. And stay away from that if you're on Lyme, because you just shouldn't have any. So very odd. So it really is the same old story as you go there. And he suggested an allergy test, and I was going to do blood work, but I'm so sick and tired of getting my arms destroyed. And last time they did some blood work, and it hurt for a while, and I kind of felt miserable. So I found an alternative to getting hair samples done, and I'm sending that out today, and we'll see where that takes me, because that's part of your ENT world of visits. They go through the process, and you're doing elimination, and you never know. I'm so open-minded. I'll try anything and do anything. So today literally I sat down, cut up, ripped the hair out of your head, because you want the root. I found a couple places on Lyme. One of them had a coupon code, so it's a little expensive, but I think it was about $93. And I think it's worth it. So I'm going to send it out. My first test had about from LabCorp, I think it was about 25 items. Of the 25 items, I believe I could eat 3 or 4. The rest I was highly allergic to, and yet again, I've never had any allergies. So who knows? Who knows if it's the Lyme? Who knows if I've always been allergic? It just appears the doctors specifically. This is the 4th doctors that have gone through and read that result, and didn't know how to read it or make heads or tails. And this time I really pushed him, because he's the one that he wants me to go get samples done, and I really was hoping that he could read the one that I had done. So he suggested a place, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to go to another place, as I said, and we'll see where that takes me. Now, finally, to get into the purpose of this video, of why I made it, is because I'm starting the Lipo Flavonoid. I think there are other similar items. I believe this is just another label name brand of something. It doesn't seem that he benefited in any way. It was go off and get it. He said 50% of his patients, and as I've done the research, I think it's about 10% of people actually have been helped by this. But I'm gonna try it. Just like everything else, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't seem like it has too many toxins in it. It's just kind of it's again a little expensive. And if you're like me and you're on Lyme, I'm piled up in every 7 days I'm ordering my restock of these herbals, and they're all $30 to $40 a piece, and you're doing that every 10 days, and I've got 5 or 6 supplements. So if you have Lyme disease, be willing to dedicate money to getting better, and that's what you have to do here. So it's a little expensive. I'm the 2nd day in. I'm mentally going, oh, I think it's a little bit better, but that's just, I think, my morning situation. It's only been, I've taken about 8 pills since 2, 4, 6 yesterday, and two this morning. So it's 2 pills in the morning. So I'm taking it with breakfast, lunch, and I'm going to take 1 with dinner. One of the things it said, it did give you some energy, and I noticed last night that I was up all night. And I don't know if it was just I couldn't sleep, or if it was that. And I didn't have any issues. I didn't have any brain racing or anything strange. I was just literally awake. And who knows? If you're like this situation, you just want things to be better, and you're just maybe I was just so hopeful to wake up and couldn't fall asleep. It's like feeling like this and taking something every day. You wake up in the morning and you want to open your eyes and be told you're going to Disneyland. And that, by that being said, it's not that you're going anywhere. It's just that mindset of, okay, your ears aren't going to ring, or you're going to have better focus, or you're not going to feel dizzy when you stand up. So this is just another thing we're going to try. I'm going to hopefully get some positive results out of it. The dosage, as I said to you, is, so I'm going to do 2, and then 1 in the evening, and just see where that takes me. And no funky feelings. I don't feel strange at all, and I feel strange just about anything I take these days, but there's just nothing there. I can't even convince myself that it's funky feeling, because it's not. It just seems like a bunch of lemon something, something that just non-existing. Now, it did come with a night version of it with melatonin in it, and even though I purchased it, I'm just going to choose to not use it. I don't want to, just because I'm off kilter here, I don't want to try to take things that help or assist with sleeping. So we're going to stay away from that for now. And I think that's all. I think that's all I have. Message me if you have any questions. I'm going to try to progress this in maybe 4 to 6 weeks. If this is helpful, please check out my other videos. I'm trying to make and document what's taking place, throughout this process. It's not that I'm getting better. It's not that I'm getting worse. I'm getting more. The ear ringing's been a real struggle for me. That's really made me feel kind of crazy. If any of you have tinnitus, you know what it does to you. It's like somebody beating you over the head, morning, day, night. So even last night, it's 4 in the morning. I'm still sitting there. My ears are screaming loud. So, I know your struggles, and I've had it for about a year. Many people I read about, they've had it for 10, 20, 30 years. So I'm not even. I don't ever want to compare to the people that are out there that also are struggling with this. So again, I'm going to try to document, and I hope many others do too. I don't think there's enough people documenting what's taking place and following up with it, and especially with this unknown area. So hope that helps, and just stay fit, stay healthy, stay clean, try to eat a good diet. Again, I strongly suggest doing the using the noise reduction, the noise machines. I have it on my iPhone. I just play this annoying hissing sound, so keep up with that. And then this allergy test. I'm hopeful that allergies, tinnitus can be kicked off by certain allergies. Again, unknown to doctors. So but in theory it could be, based on possibilities what allergies could do to you. So we're trying everything, and I'll report back if it's the allergy test. I'm eating something strange. I can see what this Lipo Flavonoid does while still eating the wrong things potentially, then getting on the right diet. That might make a change. Okay, all right, signing off, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and try to stay positive.